All right, and welcome back. Today's video is going to be about dividing and getting whole number answers, okay? Whole number quotients. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in and take a look. Jennifer has 21 muffins in 7 bags. If she puts an equal number of muffins in each bag, how many muffins will each bag have? All right, so as I kind of already alluded to, we're going to be solving these using division. Now, we want to underline some information or highlight. So, 21 total muffins and 7 bags. Now, to model this, you want to start off by first just drawing the 7 bags.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7. Now we're gonna count. We're gonna put a muffin in each bag and continue to count, and we're just gonna go in order until we've counted out 21 muffins. So this is what I mean. We're gonna do
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Now I've counted out 7. I need to continue to go until I've counted out 21, but now I have to go back to my first bag and put another X in there, and each X is going to represent a muffin, and I'll do it again. So when we go back and count, we stopped at 7, so now this is going to be
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then we keep going. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
So now that we've counted out 21 muffins and we use 7 bags, we can see that in each bag there are 3 muffins. Now, another way we could have done this is our total, if we're using a multiplication chart, the total was 21 and 7 is the row that we want to look for. Okay, so we're going to look for our 21 on the 7th row. Right here, these are our rows here. Rows go left to right. So I'm going to look for my row of 7. Here's my 7's times table is that row, and I want to look for where the 21 is. Well, the 21 is right here. So now I just go all the way back up, and I know that the answer is 3. Okay. Now, that's another way of using to model the multiplication table. So ultimately, each one of these, we can write the equation that it's going to be 21 divided by 7, or we could write 21 divided by 7 equals 3. All right, so when they ask us to explain our thinking, we can say that each bag will have 3 muffins because 21 divided by 7 is 3. All right, number 2. Number 2 says Jennifer has 45 muffins in 9 bags. If she puts an equal number of muffins in each bag, how many muffins will each bag have? So once again, we're going to model this 2 ways. First, instead of doing it with the picture, I want to go to the multiplication table first, okay? So the 45 is the total, and the 9 is the one of the factors. So we're going to say that the 9, when we're looking at the multiplication table, the 9 is going to represent the row. And the 45 is going to represent the product. So products we find on the inside and rows we find to the left. So I want to go to the 9th row, which is right here. Here's my 9th row. And I want to look for the product of 45, which is right here. Now, I just go straight up, and I see that 45 divided by 9 is 5. So we can write that down. We can go ahead and say that 45 divided by 9 is equal to 5. Now, when we draw a picture, let's say if we were using this drawing our picture, we would draw 9 bags. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And then we would have to count out a total of 45. So I'm going to use X's to represent the muffins, and I'm going to put 1 muffin in each bag until I've counted out 45. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45.
So now that we've done that, we see that either way we model it, we're going to have 45 divided by 9, which is the same as writing it this way. 45 divided by 9 is equal to 5. And when we explain our thinking, we'll say that each bag will have 5 muffins because 45 divided by 9 is 5. All right, let's take a look at number 3. Number 3 says, circle all the situations that can be represented by 36 divided by 6 equals 6. When we're thinking about division, keywords when we're thinking about division or dividing, we're thinking about when you split something up, split equally or evenly. Okay. Maybe you share or equal shares, right? Even or equal shares. So, once again, the vocabulary that we associate with division or dividing has to deal with splitting something equally or evenly sharing things, okay? So, let's go ahead and take a look at the answer choices for number 3. The first one says Jennifer has 36 muffins and shares them equally with herself and 5 friends. So, herself and 5 friends is a total of 6, right? And she's sharing it equally. So, A does represent, let me use a different color, purple. A represents 36 divided by 6 equals 6. So that's one of ours. Let's take a look at B. B says Jennifer buys 36 muffins and gives 6 away. Well, if you give something away, that's kind of like subtraction. So 36 minus 6, that equals 30. That's not what we're looking for. So B is not an answer here. Let's take a look at C. C says Jennifer has 36 muffins and puts an equal number of muffins into 6 baskets. Now, once again, she is placing equal numbers into groups, okay? So let's say that's another thing we can add down here, equal groups. Okay? And using our colors, so this one does represent 36 divided by 6 equals 6. Let's take a look at answer choice D. Jennifer has 36 muffins and bakes 6 more. This represents addition because she's just going to increase the total. And that's going to make 42. However, that would not be correct for this situation. So the two situations that can be represented by 36 divided by 6 are answer choice A and answer choice C. Okay, so taking a look at number 4, says write your own problem. The answer is 6. And then it says write an equation. Blank divided by blank equals 6. So basically, we want two numbers that when you divide them, they equal 6. Well, the answer here, our quotient, this is a quotient. And our quotient here basically tells us, when we're looking at a multiplication chart, these are the times tables we want to look at. So we want to look at our 6 times tables. Now, the reason being is because we're going to look at our 6 times tables, just all of the multiples of 6, which are right here. Here are all the multiples of 6, right? Now, the first one, let's say if we looked at the 12. If we did 12 divided by 2, 12 divided by 2 equals 6. We could also say, hey, 24 divided by 4 is equal to 6. We could say that 42 divided by 7 is 6. So that's one way to model using the multiplication table to come up with our answers. And there's more than one right answer here. We're just going to go ahead and pick one. I'm going to use a different one over here. I'm going to say 18 divided by 3 is 6. Okay. And if we draw a picture, our picture would have to have 3 bags. Okay, 3 bags. 1, 2, 3, and in each bag we have to put 6 items.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And if we count that all up, that should equal 18.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
And if we write our own word problem, we could say that
Knowlin has 18 candy bars and wants... Knowlin has 18 candy bars and wants to put an equal number of candy bars into 3 bags. How many candy bars go in each bag?
and the answer would be 6. Let's take a look at number 5. For number 5, says write a division sentence to represent the following array. All right, well,
when we write our division sentence,
we need the total divided by the row, and it equals the column. So let's write our division sentence out. Our division sentence is gonna say, well, let's see how many total are there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36.
So total is 36. So 36 divided by 4, because there's 4 rows. And how many columns?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 columns. So our division sentence to represent this array would be 36 divided by 4 equals 9. Let's take a look at number 6. Amy has 30 counters. She places an equal amount of counters into 5 piles. How many counters are in each pile? Well, at this point, we know we're going to be doing 30 divided by 5. What does that equal? Well, let's go to our multiplication table. Let's get rid of this here. And the 30 is the total, so I want to look for the 30 in the 5s times table. So here's my 5s times tables. And we are looking for the 30. Well, here's 30 right here. And 30 divided by 5 is equal to 6. So that equals 6. So 6 counters in each pile. Final answer. And finally, number 7. Finish the fact family below. 9 times what equals 54? Well, let's go see. Let's erase these lines we have here. We go to our 9s times table until we see 54, which is right here. And 9 times what equals 54? Let's see. 9 times 6. So coming back over here, 9 times 6 equals 54. So that means that 54 divided by 9 is equal to 6. That will conclude our lesson for today. See you all later.